Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, Scott, and we're back. We're playing some more Dragon Eclipse on one last hand. Last time out we went over here to this island. There was some voices that the islanders were hearing. It turns out to be some Eftus, which were some little water elementals in a cave playing that echoed and caused some problems. We tried to tame it, we failed, we did more damage than we needed to do. But we've done this here. We should go to N18 next and find out what's there. N18. If you have secret 81, I don't think we do. We have secret 12, and we have, which is an empty shell, we have a lunchbox, and we have 2 coins, and that's it. Let's turn these over so it doesn't show you 2. We've got a water and a darkness token in front of us. We do not have that met.
You look for any trace that may help you find the boy, but the howling winds have already smothered all the footprints on the beach. No trace so far. You may now search the shallows, or climb to the top of a nearby hill to gain a better vantage point.
We want to wade in the shallows because there was some fail who were like little dogs, right, who might have helped him. Lose 1 time, go to script 99.
On the land, the Fails are rather timid creatures, the uncle explains. They will not interact with you unless, well, they love to chew pieces of smelly driftwood. You may attract their attention if you show some appropriate pieces. It is worth trying, so you spend a moment wading in the shallow water to find some driftwood.
Place a token in slot 7. Slot 7 over here. What am I? Hold on. Did I go to the wrong one? N18. What are we on? N99. I'm just going to go back. N99. Was that from N18? Hold on. N18. Get a script N99.
On the land.
Yeah. We get you. Place a token in slot 7. Okay. It's just that it's so far away. I was a bit confused. You've found something interesting. Continue the exploration. Okay, that means we need to do the secret card. We've done this before. Time passes. We go to script N66. If there are 5 darkness in front of us, if there are 4 darkness in front of you, if there is 1.
The weather is getting stormier and stormier, and the wind has visibly picked up. You can set another sail and speed up, which will be dangerous. If you don't feel like taking too much risk, you can continue sailing at the same pace.
Place a darkness in front of you. We should turn these over because they're bad news. We'll just tuck these up here. Okay. Place a wind in front of you. That's also bad news. The sailing is increasingly more and more dangerous. You can sail slowly and maneuver among rising waves, or shoot forward, climbing each of them. Place secret 83 face down. Set the timer to 2. So the good news is we know nothing else majorly happens until we've got 2 of these, I think. So 2 more of these. So we may be able to meta it a little bit. Shall we go to N11? I feel like that might be useful. It might be a house. Someone might be able to tell us something.
You stroll around the squat, roofless hut, possibly once inhabited by a family of fishermen, but abandoned a long time ago. Its empty rooms and meager remains tell a sad story of fishermen's lives. If you were to live in such tough conditions, you would flee too.
If there is no darkness in front of you, go to script N17. There's little to be found here. Oh, good. Okay, well, look, we're done here. Where do we go next? I mean, it makes sense to go down here, right? So we have a choice. We can either... we don't have a choice. If you have a win token in front of you, lose a time or gain 3 damage. I'm going to lose 1 time for now. We might gain 3 damage later. Otherwise, move the stand. So we're going to go N22 because we think these fails can help us.
As you near the island, you notice a flock of fails basking on the pebbly beach. They will not even look at you, so you are going to need something to attract their attention.
Yeah, draw their attention requires a token in slot 7. Only if you don't have secret AE1. Go to script N37. I could have let my mislings play with them, but go to script M37. Okay, sorry about that. Someone was at the door. Right, let's try that again. We are approaching the fails. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I think I've chosen the wrong one. Let's go back. Draw their attention requires a token in slot 7, only if you don't have secret 81. Draw their attention requires a token in slot 7. Go to script N37.
You raise your empty hands to show that you mean no harm, and kneel before the fails. You try to explain that you are looking for a young fellow called Tom, but the creatures only encircle you and stare. There is a flash in their eyes, and you feel that they understand you, but something prevents them from helping you. Then you see what the problem is. A grown, scarred male fail bares its teeth at you. It is certain that the fails will not help you if you don't beat their leader.
Oh, man. Okay. Arena card 55, map 5. We need an enemy fail. Let's just have a look at what a fail is, shall we? Oh, I mean, they sound delightful. None of these are fails. Hold on. Are you a fail? You're a furple. You're a fail. Okay. There you go. There's a fail. A little pupper. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to need for that. So we'll tuck those over to the side. We'll put these over here. I guess we're going to have to do this with our Elkthorn, even though it's been pretty badly hurt. This has got 31 health. Oh god. Okay, this might be a problem. Right, we're gonna wrap up here. I'll tidy all this stuff up. We'll get the combat underway. Okay, we are set up for combat. This is gonna be a tough one. First things first, let's have a little look at the fail. Here it is. Look. Maybe we'll zoom in at some point. There you go. A little fish pupper. That can go over there. Let's just show you the map. So we've got some fallen trees. We are using our Elkthorn again. We're already on 15 damage, so we've got another 15 hit points to go. Let's talk a little bit about what we're seeing. The beach. Voila. Place a this doesn't really make much sense to me. Place a fallen tree in each of the spaces, excluding the middle one. You may treat a fallen tree as an opponent for the purpose of attacks, dealing magical damage. When a fallen tree gains at least 4 damage in one turn, discard it. You and an enemy can't move to or be placed in a space with a fallen tree. Okay. The fail. 31 hit points, 1 shield, does 5 attack and 2 movement on a circle, which is what it's going to do first time. It's going to rush, so it's going to move 2, attack. If fail dealt any damage this turn, do slow in range 1. Okay, square is attack, rush +2, attack again. Triangle, heal, cleanse 1 and trigger. And then special ability, which triggers on a 2, attack +5 for each 10 damage the fail has. So the first one's going to be 5 damage, and then it's going to add more to it. Slow down, it has 13 or less hit points. Catch it. Each time you end your turn within range 1 of a fail, place 1 token on this card. We can't do that until we slow it down. You have to do these in order. So I don't think we're taming this thing. Okay. Let's deal our cards out, shall we? Let's just shuffle this a little bit more. Okay, what have we got? I think we've got 1 heal card in our deck. We have Stone Skin. We have Nature's Patience. We have Geokinetic Grasp, and we have Regeneration. Our 1 heal card. Okay. None of these feel spectacular to me. What is he doing is rushing and then attacking. If it failed to deal damage, deal slow. Sorry, if it dealt any damage, deal slow. I don't know if this card is helpful. I don't even know. It's a legendary card, but I don't know if we've got that many ways of getting actual normal shield. It's probably better on a different thing. I'm going to get rid of all of these, I think, and I'm going to deal the next 4 cards. Bark Skin. We have Tectonic Timing, Stone Skin, and Mudfield. I'm not sure any of these are any better. Okay. So the good news is we are doing weak if we want to. Okay, Mudfield might be really good actually. Not sure it's the best card to play straight off the bat. So I would get 2 shield. I mean, it's going to run up and hit me for 5 if I stay where I am and slow me. So I probably want to move out of the way, which I can't. 1, 2 would get me here. He's still going to hit me. So I may as well stay where I am and do what I can to negate some of this damage. I'm going to do Bark Skin. I get 3 of these, +1 for +1 for the action of the card. I am then going to, if I have Rage, gauge an additional 2. I don't. And then I can put this on top of my discard pile. If you have Rage, which we don't, +2 to attacks. Otherwise, +2 to my shields, which we're going to need. We'll turn. I can't move out of the way, so I'm going to stay where I am. Okay. The question is, do I want to spend these on? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to get Rage, I think. I mean, I could hold on, but I might need the bonus action next time. I won't be able to do anything with a bonus action. You know what? I'm just doing it. We need to do as much damage to this thing as we can, as quickly as we can. Its turn. It's doing a circle. And a circle is rush, attack, so it's doing 5 damage minus our 2 shield, so it's doing 3 damage to us, so we're up to 18. Okay. And then if it dealt any damage, we get slow. Oh man, rough. Rough. That's not slow, that's slow. Okay. Okay, what's it doing next? Square is going to rush and an attack +2, so it's going to do 7 damage. Then it's going to rush, then it's going to attack again. We are screwed. We are so screwed. So on its turn, it's going to attack, then rush +2, then attack. So it's going to just attack us twice for 10 damage. And then it's going to do another 5 damage. We're screwed. There's nothing I can do here to stop this, I don't think. Okay. Mudfield it is, I think. When we need to know when end of their turn. Is the end of an enemy's turn when they finish this action, or is it once they've done their special ability? I don't know the answer to that. I presume the special ability is its own little thing rather than a turn. Player's turn, example of player's turn, enemy turn, slide cards, draw an enemy attack card, resolve the enemy attack card, check and resolve the special abilities, enemy turn end, resolve the player turn. Okay, so actually Mudslide I think is going to save us. We're going to take Mudfield, sorry. If we are fighting a water, which we are, we can deal weak. So there we go. So there's weak. I get 2 of these. We get to move this up. We get to put this here. Okay. So on its go, it is going to... I guess if I spent 1 of these, I could move 1 away. That's probably the right thing to do, right? So we've got slow. I'm moving here. That's the end of our go. So its go is going to be a square, which is attack, then rush. Oops. Then attack. Sorry. And then attack. This is still top of our discard pile. That's fantastic, right? Because this was an upgrade. So it's then going to attack for 5, but because we have block, it's attacking for 1. Sorry, because we have weak, it has weak, it's attacking for 1. And then we've got this card at the top of our discard, so we've got 2 shields, so it does no damage, so that's that done. So we can take these and put these over here. Then it's doing its special ability, which is attack +5 for each 10 damage, so it's attacking for 1. We've got a shield of 1, it does nothing. Holy, okay. What's it doing next? The triangle. Heal 1, cleanse 1, trigger. So it's going to do the next action and immediately back on its special. And any chance of another weak over here? Somewhere? Anywhere? I just need to be out of its range, I think. But then we don't know what its range is going to be. Okay, at the start of your turn, deal slow. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, we obviously don't know what the next card is there, but that's a great start. So. I think we do Stone Skin, which is going to get us 2 of these, which is move, 1, 2, I'm going to move here, then attack, so we do 4 damage, it's got 1 shield, so we do 3 damage to it, 1, 2, 3, then we get to attack again, because it's water, which gives us a +2 attack, so we're doing 5 to it this time, so it's up to 7, these move along. We just keep rage. I'm going to spend 1 of these to move 2. Is that how much I move? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. I think that's the best I can do. It's now the triangle. I'm still screwed, I think. The triangle is heal 1, cleanse, and then trigger. So it's going to trigger the circle, which is rush, can only move 1, attack, it didn't deal any damage because we're not in range, and then it's going to do its special, which is attack +5 for each 10 it's taken. We're not in range, so we just about survive. Okay, we're not next to it at the start of its turn, so we don't do slow this turn. Next time it's doing square, which is rush plus attack. Sorry, attack, then rush +2, then attack. Okay. So it's going to attack. I really want to be standing next to it, but I don't want to be standing next to it. This sucks. So if I was to move closer, If I was to do Stomp, I would be able to do it within this range. I'd do 3 damage to it, then I'd be able to move 2, then it would be its turn, it would attack, then it would rush, it would get next to me, then it would attack again. But I could then use my Unity to put this back to the top, which would give me 2 shield at the very least, which might not be the worst move. I don't really want to use all of my stuff, but it's probably the best action. Okay, I'm going to do Stomp. Stomp is deal 3 damage. I take 2 of these. Deal 3 damage in and silence in range of 2, so it's up to 10. Okay, so it's up to 10 damage. Then reduce this by its shield rather, so it's up to 9 damage. God damn it. That was pretty pointless. Okay. Then I can this doesn't make sense. I'm putting this back. What was he on? 6 at the time. We gained 2 of these, so I'll put these back. That doesn't make sense. We should probably move 1 to move here. Then use Gore, which is deal 7 damage in range 1 and discard range. So we're up to let's put this over here. 13 damage. And then I get to move 1, 2. I can't move again. I didn't pick these 2 up, so I'm up to 3. That doesn't help me. That's all I can do. Right, Rampage. If you have Rage, attack +2, attack +2, discard Rage, otherwise gain Rage. Okay, it's his turn. On a square, he is going to attack, then rush +2, then attack again. So it's hitting me for 5. I do not have any way to block this. I just take straight up 5 damage. We're up to 23. Okay. His go, he gets 1 of these. He's going to heal and then cleanse and then trigger. And then he's going to do, oh, this sucks. How much do they need to have for slow down? Have 13 health or less. So we need to get them up to 18. Is that right? 10 takes us down to 21. Minus 3 is 18. So we've got to do another 7 damage. This sucks because if I had this, I'd be able to get. If I had 1 more power, I'd be able to get Rage. This really sucks. Okay, so we know that it's going to heal and cleanse and then trigger. We don't know what that trigger is going to be, so I just need to be as far away as possible, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's as far away as I can get. And that's just within range of 2, so it's going to be able. The best thing we can hope for is another heal card, I think. Okay, I don't think I've got any choice but to use Stomp. We gain 2 of these. So we're up to 5. We get to deal 3 and Silence in range 2. So 3 damage. We have to use his normal shield, so it's actually only 2 damage. So it's up to 15. Okay, then we don't get to move. So I spend 1 of these to move. That's the best I can do, I think. Don't think either of these help me, because it's still going to take me as long to get away from it. Okay. This moves up. This goes here. It's go. We move this over. We get a triangle. A triangle is heal 1. So up to 14. And cleanse. Nothing to cleanse. So we're at 14 damage. Then it triggers. So it's doing a circle. Rush. Oh, God. Oh, no, I can only move 1. Oh, beautiful. Rush. And then deal slow in range. If it did any damage, it can't do any damage. Then it's going to do its special, but it can't do its special because we've put silence on it. So next time it's going to do its special. So I think I put these here, and I think I move these up. Next up is doing a square, which is attack and deal damage. I'm going to have to do all of the damage to it. I can't just do some, because I'm never going to get these 4 tokens on it. So next turn, it is going to attack and then rush and then attack and then attack again. So we have to use this to put weak on it. Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 of these to move 2. I am going to use this. I don't really want to because it's the lowest point, but I'm going to use this, which is Vine Tempest. Deal 3 magical damage and weak in line. So you are now weak and you take 2 damage up to 21. Did I heal it? I don't know if I did heal it. I think I did, but was that right? 21? Yeah, I think so. Did I just get that wrong? I think it's right, but I'm not 100% sure. That's this card. I'm going to ignore it for now because I think it's all a bit irrelevant. I think we're toast. But we've done weak to it. Its turn is going to be attack, rush, attack. I could prepare. Maybe I'm going to prepare. I'm going to get rid of 1 of these. I'm going to get rid of tectonic timings. I'm going to move these 2 up. And we'll see if we get something better. Dash is pretty useful, and tectonic timing is back. God damn it. Okay. That probably wasn't the wisest move. Okay, it's its go. It is going to square, which is attack. So it does 1 damage. Then it's going to rush, and then it's going to attack again. It does 1 damage. We're up to 25. Then it's going to do its special, which is attack plus 5. It's going to do 1 damage. We're up to 26. And that goes there, I'm guessing? I don't know. And then we shuffle these. I'm not sure how this works when it triggers, but it's also got that on it. I'm going to treat it like that. Next up is doing a circle, which is rush. If it does any damage, then a rush attack, and if it does any damage, cause slow. The weakness goes away. It gets slowed. Okay. It's going to do its special after that, so we just need to make sure we're not within range. This sucks somewhat. Okay, I'm going to gain 1 for tectonic timings. I'm going to move. I'm then going to spend 1 to move. Okay. Do I need to be there? Hold on. Where was I? I was here. And I moved 2, and I moved 2 again. There. Because that means on its turn it's going to rush, but it can only move 1. Then it's going to attack. Can't attack me. Then it's going to attack again. Can't attack me. That's fine. And then I'm in range close enough to be able to do something useful, although I really need to get power. And cannot. I should have turned this over. Whoopsie. Another rampage. Great. Okay, so this goes up. It's doing a circle. Its circle is... I should have got fatigue to put on top of my deck. It's doing a circle which is rush. Can only move 1. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Okay, it's going to rush. We'll make him face the right way at the very least. Okay. It's going to attack. It didn't deal any damage, so we're not slowed. It's then going to attack again using its special. Nothing happens. Next up is doing triangle, which is heal, cleanse, and then trigger. So I think I need to be 1 more step away and get some power. So I am going to use rampage, because since we've got 2 of those, I'm going to get 2 of these. If you have this, get rampage. Get rage. Otherwise, get rage. So we'll take rage. I'm then going to spend 1 of these to move 2, and hope that that is enough. Okay, we've got regeneration. That might be massive, right? So its go is going to do a trigger, which is heal 1, and then if it gets a square after this triangle, oh no, the trigger is going to be the same thing, right? It can only trigger once per turn, so it's going to trigger. It's going to get heal 1 again, so it's back down to 19. Okay. It's going to cleanse, and then it's going to do its special ability, which is attack. There's nothing to attack. These come over here. Okay. What the heck do we want to do? Next up is doing a circle, which is rush. So it's going to get to here. I think that's fine with us. We're going to spend regeneration, I think, to heal 2 damage. Might help us. Okay. I don't think I need to move. We're going to stay where we are. Okay. Stone skin. Right, it's its go. It's doing a circle. So a circle is rush. And then if it dealt any damage, then it's going to do that. Next up is a square, which is bad news for us because we really need to be standing next to it. But so if I rush, if I move, I can hit it. Then I can move 2 back with the gore, which will get me here, which means it can attack, then rush, then attack. I'm going to have to cry a little bit, I think. I think I might be screwed on this turn. I guess dash would get us over here, but that's still enough. Well, there's not enough for it to get to us. So let's just talk this through. It's doing a square, which is attack, then rush +2, then attack. So it's going to attack us and miss. So if we were here, let's say we dashed here. 1, 2, 3. Let's say we dashed here. It's going to attack, then rush +2 and get here. Then it's going to do 10 damage for this. I think we're screwed. How much damage have we got on it? 19. I need to do 11 damage, which there's no way I'm doing in this turn. I can do 6. Hold on. Spend 1. Move here. Use rage. Attack +2, attack +2, discard rage. So we're attacking for 6, right? We're going to have exactly enough. So he's got 1 shield, so we're attacking for 5. We're going to be 1 short. Oh, man. Is there anything I can do? Don't think so. Let's do it either way. So we're attacking for... so we'll put slow on them, because we didn't start our turn next, and we won't put slow on them. We are attacking for 6, so we're doing 10 damage to it. That puts it up to 29. My maths is terrible. If I thought we were going to be 1 short, we're not doing 12 damage, we're doing 10 damage, because we lose 2 for the 2 attacks on this. I've got 6 power. I can gain rage. If you have rage, I could use relentless. I do not have 8 power. If I have 4, I can put any card from my discard pile on top of my discard pile. Is there anything here that helps me? Oh, hold your horses. No, I had to use a bonus action to move. That sucks. Okay, well, all I can do is spend that 4 to put bark skin on, because it's going to give us some shield, but it's not going to give us enough shield. If I hadn't have had to move the first time, I'd have been able to do +2 on my attacks, but I had to move to do it, and this is a bonus action, so you have to take a bonus action at the start of your turn and then 1 at the end of your turn. Oh, I don't know what happened to my my cards. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't know how long they've been off. I apologise. You haven't missed much. It's just been me mumbling to myself and thinking, what the hell are we doing? So I've moved bark skin to the top of this. That gives us 2 shield, but that is not enough. It's going to attack for 5, -2, so it's attacking for 3. My little brain stopped working then, so we get rid of these. We're up to 27. We're dead. We are dead. Dead. 27. But then this moves on, then it attacks again, which is another 3 damage, which is enough to put us to 30, which is enough to kill us. I don't think there was anything I could have done to stop it. Because we had to move to begin with. I guess the only thing I might have been able to do is deal 7 damage in range. I still would have had to move. Deal 7 damage in range 1, discard rage, and then move. I don't think I'd have got enough away from it to deal with the incoming damage, because after that it's doing its special, which is +5 damage for each 10 it had. It would have done 10 damage to us minus our shield. It's a difficult one, right? We needed to be near it to stop it from being able to move, but we didn't want to be near it because it hits so hard. We've lost. Okay, go to script N36. That's really rough. N36. Let's just make sure that was the right number. Yes.
The fail is way too fast for you, and it vanishes like smoke. Your best chance is lost. Resigned, you return to the boat, ready to sail around until you eventually spot the ship that you're looking for. And yes, after what seems to be an eternity, you notice 2 mastheads behind an island.
Okay, each mistling that took part in combat heals down to half. Okay, let's just tidy up this because we'll try and carry on. I will put a cut in here and tie this up in a second, but let's just get rid of the fail. We'll put the fail in the encyclopedia because that's what we're going to have to do. That was a rough one. I mean, to be fair, we started on half health, right? So, there's only so much we could have done. I was looking for the encyclopedia. There was only so much we could have done whilst that was happening. So this is 198. 8 over here. Another one we have failed to tame or kill. Right. I don't think kill is the right phrase, but defeat. Let's look for a fail in here. We're looking for a fail. There is a fail. 2 to tame. I mean, what that seems a little. Well, maybe if we didn't start on half health, it wouldn't have been any kind of issue. You know, we've done quite a lot of damage to it. It's just we hadn't done enough. Right. Let's put the fail away. There. That's not it. Let's put the fail away. Where's the F's? Furple, fail. There we go. In you go. We could have used our Luminesca, but it didn't feel like the right time to do that. Our Elkthorn has taken a couple of beatings, but I really wanted to keep at least one of our guys as healed as possible, because we are fairly sure we're going to have another combat, right, at some point. This is the hardest bit because I'm playing on like a table. Obviously most people will be. You move the stuff out of the way, but you're trying to keep the tokens on top of the maps. So obviously every time you move it, there's a risk that they are going to fly everywhere. So let's see how well that or badly that goes, shall we? I did take pictures, so here we go. Ooh. Okay, there's map side number 1. That goes over here. Whoopsie. We can put you away. That goes there. These go here. And then we have this one. Our only lead, pretty much, apart from we've seen a ship. Okay, and then we have these 3 things. And we have this one thing. Okay, each missile that took part in the combat deals gain 1 fatigue. Ouchie. Fail divider, put that in there, do that. Clear the arena and lose 1 time. I'm just going to check the image that I was definitely on 1 time, but I think I was. Let's just check. Photos. Yep, we were on 1 time when we moved it. So we're now down to 0. Gain secret 81. 87, 72, 81. Okay, secret 81 is this, which is on old Krabby Island. Okay. Flip the token A to B. Okay, we've done that. The fail have already lost their interest in you. Oh man. Continue the exploration. We need to do this. So, go to script N66. If there are 5 darkness in front of you, not. If there's 4 in front of you, there's not. If there's 1 in front of you, there is.
The weather is getting stormier and So
we heard that last time. Place another 1 in front of us. Oh, God. Place a wind in front of you. The wind is increasingly doodah. Gonna kill us. Okay. Saying it's increasingly more dangerous. You can sail slowly and maneuver. Oh, I wonder if this is meant to have. If you're meant to put more than 1 in front of you, place a wind in front of you. I guess it's because it looks like. I'm just going to go back. If there is 1 in front of you, if there is 4 in front of you. So I guess we keep doing this. I don't think these are making any difference. Okay, this goes back to slot 2. This goes back in here. And where were we? We were over here, right? On this island. So, I mean, it makes sense for us to go to N26. If I find out that we can spy on the fails and realise what they were doing, I'm going to be fuming.
You start combing the beach. You have heard that the locals gather some nutritious seaweed here when the weather is good. You indeed collect some, but keep looking around. Who knows? The sea may have washed away something more valuable, too.
You may spend 1 time to place a earth token in front of you. You gather some seaweed for the locals. Okay, I mean, it's got to come in handy at some point, right? So there goes another time. Continue the exploration. Right, we're going to have to go over here to this crab island, right? Or maybe I go over here first. We were looking for a boat. We're running out of time. Let's go here. N31. I don't want to go to the first one. I do need to take some damage. Gain 3 damage. Okay.
The island is overgrown with tall grasses, swaying with each gust of wind. You also see a geyser spurting clouds of steam toward the dark lead sky. Some puffins with silky plumage hover above the island on the air currents. There are no sharp rocks, no dramatic cliffs. Yeah, this place could be perfect for herb gathering.
You may spend spend time to gain power. You know what? I'm doing it. I think it was 3. 3 power. I mean, it's just so useful at the start of a fight. Okay, continue the exploration. Guess what? It's this time. Go to N66. If there are 5 in front of you, there's not. If there's 4 in front of you, there's not. If there's 1 in front of you, there is. We gain...
The weather is getting stormier and...
Yeah. Now we might be in trouble. Now we may be in trouble. I don't think I need these extra winds, but this goes back over here. This goes back to 2. Right, let's find out about this damn boat. N32. If you have any token in 4, we don't. Where is 4? Over there. There's nothing here. Is this requirement met? No. If there is a token on secret 84, don't even have secret 84. Is this secret 84? No, it's 81. Okay, is this requirement met? No, it's not.
You hold your breath in surprise as you behold a 2-master down there below you. Anchoring in a sheltered cove, the ship is safe from the elements, and the few sailors you see on the deck seem rather bored. They hum a song. You are not a sailor yourself, but despite that you notice that the vessel is not in top condition. It tilts to the right. The rigging is barely patched up, and the deck could use a good washing. There are boxes on the waist of the ship. As far as you can see, they are filled with rows of small roundish objects. Could those be eggs?
Try to listen to their conversation from the edge of the cliff, only if 8 is empty. Go down and ask them what they need the eggs for, only if token B is in slot 8. Go down and haggle with them, only if token B is in slot 8. Go down and ask them about the song they are humming, only if token B is in slot 8. Try to listen to their conversation. Lose a time. Oh my god, everything costs a time here. Why? N35. Perform a test. Okay, we've only got a handful left, but we don't have the misfortunate coin because we used it. If at least 2 eyeballs are in front of you, you can't use any items to modify this result. When you have 3 eyeballs, the test immediately ends. 9, you try to sneak up on them, but they spot you. Lose a time and go to N34. 10 to 11, you manage to sneak up on them and overhear a few things interesting. So we need a 10 or 11. Here we go. We have a 1 with an eyeball. We have a 3. We have a 4. We have a 7. We have a 8. We have a 9 with 2 eyeballs. 9. We could lose a time. We try to sneak on, but I'm going to have to do the next one. It is a 1, but it's 3 eyeballs. The test ends immediately. What do we get? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Phew! You managed to sneak up on one of them. That is fantastic. But we do get 3 eyeballs, so it ends immediately. And there's 1 card left in the item deck. Okay. You managed to sneak up and go to script N39.
You freeze behind the edge of the cliff, hoping to learn anything about Tom's fate. The conversation aboard the Two Master is rather boring, until a woman appears on deck, seemingly the captain of the vessel. "Has the lad set off the flare?" he asks. "Not yet, boss," replies one of the mates. "Seems like picking those eggs is a hard job even for a young'un. How about we sail up there and check out the ruins where the cliffs begin? We could see how he's faring." "And how about we don't?" says the captain. "The laddie'll be fine, and he surely won't escape. Let's pour some grog and sing. A pirate's life so noisy is." It's lousy, boss." "What is it?" "In the song, a pirate's life so lousy is."
Okay, place token A in slot 8. You found out where to look for the boy next. Place token A in slot 2. You heard a familiar melody. Okay, interesting. Continue the exploration. Well, I guess we're going to N51 then. Whoopa. N51. We take 3 damage. I'm putting it on the Elkthorn. We're not going to see him again this turn. N51.
You spot a tiny hut built of stones and roofed with driftwood. There are no windows, and the rickety door must have once been part of a boat. You knock, time and again, and after a long while, a disgruntled old man opens a crack and puts his head out. "What's all this clamour about?" He snarls. "Can't you just leave me in peace?"
Okay, offer him some food in exchange for some information about the island. Spend that or have some of this in front of you. Interesting, okay. So we did have a lunchbox, which we don't need to use. That's nice, okay. Go to script N49.
"This is the best food I've eaten since I settled down here," the hermit admits. "Now, would you like to talk about anything?"
Yes, I would. Ask if he knows the ruins. Ask if he's seen the boy. Only if slot 4 is empty. Where is slot 4? Hello, slot 4? Over here. It is empty. Ask if he knows about the ruins. N47.
"Thank you. Now, what exactly do you want to know?" "There isn't much going on here, but yes, I do remember a group of sailors who arrived here a while ago and inspected these frozen palace ruins over there. They had ropes, I remember, and tried swinging down, probably collect puffin eggs, but gave up pretty quickly. There are a lot of sharp edges there. It's a job for tiny, nimble people, not for lumbering brutes. What else can I tell you? Are you worried about the fog? Don't be. Have you ever heard of ice sublimation? No? Well, it's easy to explain. The place is all frozen, but the air is too warm for the ice to hold it, so it keeps melting, producing a lot of steam. The ice is unnatural, I know, but I've no idea why it is there. And one more thing. A Drossithia has been sighted in the area. They look brittle and harmless, but don't be deceived by their looks. When the worst comes to the worst, a Drossithia is a fierce opponent.
Of course it is. Place a lightness in front of you. We can do that. Look at all these tokens we've got. You've learned about the Drossithis. Continue the exploration. Okay, we've got a cave down here, which must be where that is. Let's go to N40. If any token is in slot 4, there's nothing left.
You call Tom at the top of your lungs, but there is no reply. Cautiously, you approach the ruins of an ancient palace that stretches along the cliff. For some reason, they are frozen. There are sheets of ice glistening in the dull sun. Why? It's not winter yet. The ruins seem complex, and you cannot see an entrance. How do you even get inside?
Follow the clues to find the entrance. Requires any token in 8. Lose a time. Oh god. And go to script N44. If token A is in slot 8, go to script N96.
You find the way to the edge of the cliff, where you can hear a young man's voice calling, still clear but feeble. "It's him!" the uncle yells, his hope renewed. "Tom, are you all right?" "Uncle!" Tom responds from down there. "What a relief!" You lean out to see Tom's rope dangling stiffly above the waves. The cliff below the edge is frozen, and so is the rope. "I've entered this ice cave," Tom continues, "and my rope is frozen all over. My hands slide. I can't crawl up, or I'll fall into the water."
What do you want us to do about it? Go to N42. Perform the test. If there are at least 3 eyeballs in front of you, gain 1 fatigue. At the end of the test, if you have at least 2 eyeballs, lose a time. Resolve the matching outcome. At the end of the test, if you have at least 2 eyeballs, lose time and resolve the matching outcome. Okay, well look, we have 1 here, so let's just talk about the numbers. 7, you managed to rescue the boy. 7 or less, you managed to rescue the boy, but it takes a toll on you, gain 2 damage. 8 or 9, you rescue the boy easily. 10, you rescue the boy and retrieve the valuable eggs. Okay, so here we go. 2 plus an eyeball. Great. Okay, next up, we need to shuffle these cards. What's the bet? The first card out is the coin of misfortune. It's another eyeball. We're up to 3, but we've got 2 eyeballs. What did it say about 2 eyeballs? If you have at least 2 eyeballs, lose a time. Okay, well, we can keep going. We've got 3. We were on 4. We're on 5. I need to be on 8 or 9 at the very least. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm pushing it 1 more. We've got a 9. Is that right? That didn't help us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That really didn't help. We now take 1 fatigue. And we lose 1 time. We can't lose any more time. Resolve the outcome. So 8 or 9, you rescue the boy easily. Go to script N57. If token A is in slot 8, go to script N55.
You watch Uncle Frederick hug the boy, both of them sobbing, and decide to remember this moment forever. As long as there is love in this world, the dark doesn't seem so scary. Most reluctantly, you interrupt the intimate moment and inform them that you all must leave the island and return to Drowsy Bay. "Sure thing," Tom nods. "But before we do, I need to show you something." He runs into a corridor, and you follow curiously. "There is this huge egg I found." His shout echoes from the end. "Much bigger than the puffins. Come on, you must see it. It's got to be worth something, eh?" You tell the excited boy not to touch it, whatever it is, but it is too late. "Look what a beauty, eh?" Tom is already holding the egg in his arms. "Oh, oops, the shell's starting to break. Is that bad?" You realize the menace at the last possible moment. You shove the boy aside. A heartbeat after the Drosophila appears among the broken shells of the eggs. Although just born, it seems ferocious and ready to fight. You can't miss the fact that the mistling looks stunningly beautiful.
Set up combat. Okay, here we go again. So I think it's going to be light versus light. We're going to need to keep these to the side. So let's just do that. We'll get the combat and we'll try and finish this video, shall we? I mean, it feels like there's too much left, but you never know how much combat is going to last. Let's get rid of these. Oopsie. I don't think we'll need these after this, but we'll keep them out just in case. Okay, okay. Oh, God. Okay, 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 okay. Good, 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 good. Stupid having those. Right. Okay, so we're going to use our Luminesca. We need map number 1. Well, look at that. Ta-da! Map number 1 it is. I need to find out what a Dracaephia is. I need to get the model and we need to set up the arena. So we'll be right back. Okay, we are back and we're pretty much ready to go. There's a few things going on that we just need to talk through. Let's just get these status tokens out of the way. We'll be needing those. Okay, so we are up against the Dracaephia, which you can see just here. Pretty nice little model, I have to say. And that goes on the board over here. Just before we do that, we are our old favourite, the young Luminesca. Not the strongest. I was really hoping we might be able to bring it out and level it up. But okay, what have we got? We have set up arena card. Let's just talk about that right now. So we have the arena card, which is the Frozen Ruins. Place 1 ice wall. Voila, ice wall. In the middle space. At the start of your turn, if you are within range 1 of the ice wall, gain slow. If the enemy starts its turn in range of the ice wall, nothing happens. You and the enemy can't move or be placed in the space with the ice wall. There's a lot going on with the Dracaephia. It has 20 hit points, 2 shield and 1 magic shield, does 1 damage and moves 2. When the Dracaephia would be dealt damage that exceeds or matches its full health, fully healed Dracaephia, place the egg in the Dracaephia place and discard the Dracaephia standee from the map. You cannot move to or be placed in a space with the egg. To defeat the egg, defeat the Dracaephia, you must defeat the egg. On a circle, the egg is in the arena. If the egg is in the arena, deal 7 damage, magical damage, in range 1 from the egg. Otherwise, deal 3 magical damage for each space between the Dracaephia and the opponent, and then retreat 3. I don't know how the egg rolls away, but it does. On a square, if the egg is in the arena, deal weak, slow, and silence in range 2 from the egg. Otherwise, rush and +4. Oh, I see. It's not otherwise. It's otherwise. So if the Dracaephia is still here, it does something different. Special ability. If the egg is in the arena, fully heal it, place Dracaephia in the space with it, and discard the egg. What? If the egg is in the arena, fully heal it, place Dracaephia in the egg, in the space with the egg, and discard the egg. After that, slide the ability token 1 space to the right. If there is no egg in the arena, deal 4 damage in any range. Holy crap. So we need to tame it. We need to witness the rebirth. Dracaephia resolves its special ability with the egg in the arena. So we want to kill this thing as quickly as we can to get the egg out, to then let the egg do its special ability to bring a Dracaephia back, and then we need to get that one down to 12 hit points or less. It might not be horrendous, but it is pretty rough. Here's the egg. Just in case you were wondering, we'll keep that over here just out of the way. This is us, the young Luminesca. There we are, in all of our glory. We have a special bonus card. We have our quest card, and we have our light element card. And then we have our cards here. We do have free power to begin with, so that's quite nice. Also, if there is a token in front of you, discard it and place Dracaephia in an empty space in any empty space in the arena. There isn't. If there is a light in front of us, there is. Discard it. You may take cards from your 1 to 4 slot, put them aside, draw 4 new cards, and shuffle the previous ones back into the deck. I mean, can't we do that anyway? We get a mulligan, so maybe I can do it twice. Okay, I need to build a deck. I haven't done that yet. What's the deck? That's not the card we were looking for. It's this one. Special ability triggers on 2. Great. And the deck is 3 and 3. So 3 circles, 3 squares. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay. We're also a little low on fatigue cards, so we could be in serious trouble when that comes around. I also start my turn next to this thing, so I am slowed. Okay, what's it doing first? It is doing a circle. Let's get this back over here and tidy these up a little bit. Okay. Our cards, we have Blinding Radiance, we have Searing Radiance, we have Low Wavelength, and we have Restoration. Okay, so we could discard these. Let's just have a quick read of them because I don't really know what they do. It's been a while since we've been the Luminesca. Discard all power, resolve the corresponding effect. 0 to 3 deal 2 damage, magical damage in any range. 4 to 8 deal 6 and slow. 9 to 10 deal 9 and slow. Searing Radiance deal 3 damage in any range. If it was darkness, deal another 3. It's not, it's light. Low Wavelength. Attack in any range. If your opponent is in any of the petal spaces, deal another attack. These don't feel like they help me. I'm getting rid of these. And we're going to do this. Hold on, does it say? Put them aside. Put them aside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle. And then... Oh, draw 4 new cards. Right, sorry. I'm being an idiot. Projectile. Spectral Blast, Storm of Clouds, our legendary card, and our Young Luminesca card. And then we shuffle these back in. Okay, so Projectile, deal 4 damage in a line. Spectral Blast, deal 3 damage in range of 3. Storm of Colours, attack or move, discard 1 card, choose any card from your deck and place it in an empty slot, then shuffle, and then trigger. Gain 1, like Vortex this is, gain 1 brightness. You may spend 2 power to gain additional brightness. Attack in range of 2. I can't remember what's in my deck to know whether moving these cards around is that powerful. We can only move 1. What's he doing, or it doing? If the egg is in the arena, otherwise deal 3 damage for each space between the Drosophila and the opponent, and then retreat +3. So it's going to run away from us. We can only move 1. I mean, I feel like it makes sense to get 3 of these and do this. I'm just having to think about this. So the way I played this was deal 3 for each space between the Drosophila and the opponent. So I took that this was 3, this would be 6. But I don't know whether that's right. I'm just going to see if I can find anything in the rules that helps. Bear with. I might have to use the AI. So interestingly, I think I've mentioned it before. Well, I definitely mentioned it before. Awaken Realms released an app that is an AI chatbot essentially that helps. I'm just gonna use it. Let's do it. So I can speak to it, and it can sometimes tell us an answer that's quite helpful. So it's called Ludos, I think. The enemy has an ability that says deal 3 damage for each space between the opponent and the enemy. What does that mean in terms of spaces? Is it if you're in range 1, it's 3 damage. If you're in range 2, it's 6 damage. If the AI understands what that sentence was, it's cleverer than me. Okay, so we've got this block, this slow, so we can't really move far anyway. Yes, the ability deals 3 damage for each space between the opponent, means the damage is calculated based on the number of spaces between the opponent. If you are in range 1, it would deal 3 space so damage. So I need to spend... Hold on. So we were picking projectile. Before we do that, let's spend 1 to move. So we're now in line. We'll remove our slow. We'll get 3 of these, and we will do 4 damage in any line. So we're doing 4 damage to this thing. It does have 1 magical shield, so we do 3 damage to it. And that's it. That's all I can do. We turn this over. Okay. Its turn. We get a circle. And the circle... Oh, we're going to do a circle again after this. Great. The circle is... Deal 3 damage. So we take 3 damage. 1, 2, and 3. And then retreat plus 3. So it's moving 5. Okay. We get slow because we're starting next to the wall. That's bad news. What's it doing next? Doing the same thing. Oh no. 3, 6, 9 damage to us. That's terrible news. And then it's going to do its special, which is 4 damage in any range. We could be dead after this. I mean, I have to get closer, otherwise it's gonna 3, 6, 9, 12. There must be there's no max. That's mental. Oh, hold on. Yeah, when it would be dealt damage. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Can't take this kind of damage. That's insane. I need to get away from this damn wall. Okay, I'm going to spend 1, and we are going to prepare. I'm going to get rid of Spectral Blast, and I'm going to move these up, and we're going to get Searing Radiance. Deal 3 damage in any range. Not sure that helped us a huge amount. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do low wavelength. We get 2 of these. We attack in any range, so we attack for 3. It's got 2 shields, so we do 1 damage to it. Okay, well, I don't think we're doing our quest, end combat without any damage. Seems unlikely, that. Okay. And if the enemy is in any of these spaces, we get to trigger. Do I get some light out, or do I... I'm gonna have a look through the rest of my deck just to see what cards I've got that could help. Don't know if I've got that much that really helps me. You know, so I could use Storm of Colours, attack or move, discard 1 card from your deck and place it at the top. I'm just wondering what I would place at the top. Maybe all of your action cards that deal damage, magical damage, deal an additional 2 magical damage might be quite good. At this rate, a regeneration might be quite good. Choose 2 of the different effects. Attack, deal 3 damage in any range, gain 3, or cleanse. Discard all the cards to the left of this to deal 2 damage for each card discarded. I mean, I think I would probably use this, I guess. Okay, let's reshuffle these. I am going to then use Storm of Colours to attack or move, so I'm going to move 1. I'm going to take 1 card and place it in any empty slot on your discard. I mean, that seems like a reasonable option. Then I get to place that on top. That moves up. That goes there. Blinding Radiance is out. I'm then going to spend 1 of these to move again. Okay, that's as much as I can do. It's his go. This is painful. It's going to do a circle, which is deal 3 damage for each space, so we take 6 damage, up to 9. Past half our hit points, bad news. Then it's going to retreat +3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets it to the same place. I don't know if it would. We can get rid of slow at least. Okay. Let's move it here. 5. I don't know if it would, but it's got 5 rush. So, oh, no, it'll probably stay here. I'm going to leave it here. But then it does its special. If there is no egg in the arena, deal 4 damage in any range. God damn it. Okay. We're on 13. We are about to die. It's done its special. There's no way I can win this. It's doing a circle again. You're having a laugh, in ya? That gets up to 1 point away from our death. And we're nowhere near doing 20 damage to it. Nowhere near doing 20 damage to it. I mean, I have to be standing next to it next turn, because then it's only going to do 3 to us, which will be 1 point away from our death. Energy Geyser it is. We're going to get 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to discard 4 of these. We're going to put this as our upgrade cards. All of your action card effects that deal magical damage deal an additional 2 magical damage. That is the end of that. I'm going to spend 1 of these to stand right in front of you, because otherwise we'd be dead. These move up. This goes here. It is brilliant. That's not going to help me. None of these are going to help me. Okay, it's go. It is doing the same as it's already done. It's going to deal... the shuffle hasn't been great for us, I'm not going to lie. It's going to deal 3 damage. So we're up to 16. This is going to be over before it even started, right? I've got nothing that helps me out here. And then it's going to retreat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Next up is doing a square, which is rush and attack +4 and retreat. So it's going to move 2, so I need to move back 1. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna move. Oh, we're gonna move. Hold on, we might not move. rush, attack +4, then retreat. We are going to not move. We're going to do blinding radiance, so we get 2 of these. I'm then going to discard 4 of these to do 6 damage -1 for its shield, so we do 5 damage up to 9. Woo! Woo! And apply slow. That goes over there, that goes there. Could do with a heal, we don't get a heal. Could really do with a heal. Okay. It's go. It's doing... Oh, I forgot about the special. Deal 4 damage in any range. We're screwed either way. There's nothing I can do to stop this. Well, yeah, I mean, either way, I don't think we could have got out of that. It's doing a square, which is rush, slow, so it moves 1. Attack, doesn't hit anything. And then retreat, so it moves back 1. The slow goes away, but then if there is no egg in the arena, deal 4 magical damage in any range. 4 is enough to take us to 20 damage. That is us dead. We did not bring the right Mistling for this scenario. Equally, I mean, we had so many more that could have been better, like the Lear or any of those. Equally, the Elkthorn probably would have done better at this one than some of the others. Well, that is rough. We lose again. I'm so sorry we picked up your egg. We didn't mean to. Right, let's go to script N69.
For the Drossithia, frosty air and slippery ice surfaces are their natural environment. She fights with dance-like agility, besting your Mistling in every clash, and when it falls down for the 5th time, the Drossithia screeches with contempt, spreads its wings, and flies away. You must leave the ruins because the victorious Drossithia may return any minute. As you retreat, thoughts swirl in your head. You are embittered by the fact that the fight is lost, but, on the other hand, you are one of the few living people who have actually seen a Drossithia and its fighting style. It is quite a story to tell.
Yeah, it kicked my ass. Each Mistling that took part in the combat heals to half their health. We'll do that in a second. Gain 1 fatigue. Have we got any left? Oh, we got 1. At least 1. Okay, gain 1 fatigue. Have we got some more here? Yeah, I think there's 1 left. Okay, add the card 188 to the encyclopedia. This thing absolutely destroyed us. I mean, I think that just shows if you bring the wrong one, you're in serious trouble. Clear the arena. If token A is in slot 8, go to script N68. Okay, I'll just get this cleared up and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. We're cleaning the arena. We lost 1 time. We're already on the timer. If token A is in slot 8, go to N68. Is this requirement met? Yes.
You quickly slip away, taking Tom and Uncle Frederick with you. It is time to escort both of them back to town. When you have completed all your business, you can meet in the tavern.
Place token A in slot 4. Move the standee to the island at the bottom right corner. Continue the exploration. So we have to do this. Time passes, go to N66. I think we're done here, but if there are 5 darkness in front of you, there's 4. So if there is 4, yes.
Dark clouds are moving closer to you and blanket the sky. At the same time, the wind is picking up and tall waves toss your boat mercilessly. You are not a sailor, but still you know that the conditions will soon become unbearable. Your last chance to discover the truth will be gone soon.
Place another darkness in front of us. We can do that. Set the timer to 2. Red. Continue the exploration. Now look, there is a secret tunnel over here, N38. we would have to spend some time to get over here or take some damage. Then if there's combat in there, we've got 2 Mistlings that are almost dead. But it's probably worthwhile doing, right? N38. We're going to spend this to get over here. So every time we do this, we have to, if you have a wind in front of you, gain 3 damage or lose 1 time. I'm going to have to take the 3 damage. And then we do N38.
A huge cave opens, like the maw of a monster. You can sail up to it to see what's inside.
If there's at least 2 darkness in front of you, the cave is too flooded to explore. Continue the exploration. Oh, good. Let's go back over here. We'll lose 1 time. We'll go to N10. N10. If token A is in slot 4, go to N94. If token A is in slot 6,
the townsfolk all around you are cheerful, and everyone is enjoying the moment. The general atmosphere speaks of calm and relief, so last night must have been peaceful for the locals. You tell everyone the story of the Eclipse, who tried to mimic a popular sea song. A pirate's life, so lousy is, pour me some and give a kiss. It makes sense, a patron shouts and looks around. Doesn't it? Those voices began to torment us after we'd seen the ship. So those Eclipses heard the song of the passing pirates, started mimicking it. Another one joins, albeit awkwardly. Shouts of relief and happiness ring out, and some people begin to cheer. In the growing din, Tom's uncle comes up to you. Thank you one more time for saving my nephew, he says, and shakes your hand. Deep inside, you feel relieved for one more reason. You are certain now that all those eerie phenomena were just a coincidence, and there is no new portal anywhere in the archipelago.
Gain 2 silver and 1 equipment. So up to 4 silver. And another equipment. Let's do that very quickly. We got a liquefied swiftness. During combat, blink 2 and attack, or attack and blink 2. If you have a wind missling, the attack has +2 and 2 pierce. Nice. Remove all fatigue. Flip the world map card 17 to explored. Here, your misslings save or start a new scenario. Great. Let's just quickly turn this one over then. So out it comes. We can turn this back over. There's nowhere to explore in this. I guess it makes sense because otherwise you have to keep the Perilous Seas book around to go there. But there you go. That is now explored. The only place we have unexplored is the dim light. And we know we're going to have to take our dark Talion there because of the swamps. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Perilous Seas done and dusted, and it looks like we're getting towards somewhere near the end of the agenda here. I've just realised that this says unboxing. I've probably covered it up for the whole thing, but it says unboxing in the bottom right hand corner, whereas it should say playthrough. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, do all of those things. Follow us on social medias. Leave me a comment if you're playing this, if you've enjoyed this playthrough, if you've been watching from the start, if you're just seeing how the game plays. Love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.